Hello, welcome back, or perhaps maybe even welcome for the first time. I don't know why you jump in at part 11, but in the case that you do, welcome. Welcome here to this land of Niagara. Yes, so what are we gonna do here in the big ol' 1-1? I'm not sure. Just kind of wait around, see what happens, become less threatening, stabilize the realm after Zachary the First died. Wait until High Fabricator, Zachary the First, or Zachary the Second, grows up. He's starting off, as a kid, he's stressed out. That must suck. He's already has a title, though. He's High Fabricator Zachary the Second, the Sword of Father Ford. And we'll see what we can do. As always, I'd love to take upstate New York. Split between Gotham in the north and Hudsonia in the southern portions. For that matter, it looks like my vassals are at war with the second Westlvanian Civil War to increase council power. I'm not sure why they're involved in that so much. But I don't know. They have some level of autonomy. Our council is discontent, which is maybe just because we're in a regency. I don't know why my regent, would be discontent when she's on the council. Maybe it's because she's part of an evangelical heresy. She's not even a Rust cultist. Why is she even on my council? Peculiar. We could imprison people. We could also just politely tell them to end their plots. Some will say yes, others will say no. And of course we can press weak claims on a whole bunch of stuff, which we're not going to do. I do wonder, however, how strong the Kingdom of Upland is. Currently at peace with a few people. Pagan defensive pact against the Norteno Empire. Have a truce with Hudsonia. But I feel like they're allied with people. I think they're allied with Meshania. Or the Rust Empire, as they are calling themselves today, but it doesn't seem so. Old cultist bastard. He's not even a new cultist. Oh my goodness. We can declare holy wars on him if we felt powerful enough to do so, and if the council was with us in those endeavors. We do have High Dements, which is probably just stations, because it's usually just stations. And let's see if we can get betrothed to anyone. I can marry in the family, that's always fun. But I really want an alliance with someone powerful and strong, and who will protect us and shield us in our wars against more powerful enemies. I doubt anyone in the Holy Columbian Confederacy, particularly the Emperor, they don't even have anyone for us to wed. But what about the Norteno Empire? They're strong. And they border Upland, if ever we would choose to war with the Rust cultists of the south. I'm not sure there's anyone eligible for me to marry. See, the heir is the Duke, and he likewise has no one as well. What about the Comanche? Again, no one. Yeah, I'm starved for alliances here. But maybe the old ally Gotham has something for us, and again... Oh, maybe I was looking at the wrong thing this whole time. Holy Columbian Confederacy. Yeah, you have a 11-year-old kid, princess. Arranged betrothal? The answer is no. What about that? The answer is still no. Makes sense. And you do have a kid. Arranged betrothal? The answer is still no, due to infidels. Maybe, like, I don't have a problem with Upland so much. I think she would be too old by the time I'd be eligible to marry her. In 10 years, she'd be 29. That might be out of birthing range. And they wouldn't anyway, because High Fabricator is too young. But what about someone else? Well, he's even younger. What about a straight-up marriage? Sure, I have someone. I don't have any, like, unwed uncles or anything. No, not really. I don't even have siblings. I'm an only child. I mean, she holds claims on Vermont. She knows the lore of the Masons. That might be interesting. She wouldn't give me an alliance, though, I don't think. Well, would result in a non-aggression pact with King of Vermont. Vermont is... they're a bit scattered. Most of their territory is not actually in Vermont. Hold on. Are these both twins of each other? You named both of your twins okay, no, that Daphne might be the family name. Okay, Phoebe is her first name. Unless her name is... yeah, it's Daphne Phoebe. And why is... that's a weird... those are weird names. Two twins, both of which are named Daphne. Okay. Good stuff. I'm going to marry Daphne Phoebe of Vermont. Eventually. The answer will be yes. The 1-year-old king agrees. I am threatening, so I guess I should wait for that to go. I mean, I shouldn't be declaring any sort of wars until I grow up. But I will marry a princess. And I'll gain 15 piety. It's a cunning eunuch. Sure, I'll just have a eunuch in my court. I don't see why not. And I'll get Eugene because he's not a malcontent. And furthermore, he is a Rust cultist and not an old Rust cultist. He will scheme. And I still need to get rid of some of the stuff. So who are my courtiers? You're a court physician. You're just a courtier. How would you like... no stations? Okay. How about a barony? Needs to be approved by my council. So the council is upset that I have too high a dements, and they won't let me give it off to anybody. Makes sense. Honestly, I think the council is one of the worst additions to the game they've made. Like, nothing about it is actually fun. She will learn faith. Oh, can I go fight these raiders? I think they're leaving. I think they already done raided. Will I be able to get rid of the station. The council will say yes. Okay. They at least agree that I shouldn't hold stations, which I agree. I think they should go to someone else instead of just being inherited to me. Negotiate with him. Approach the adventurer asking what they would require in order to stop raiding you. Sure? I don't know. I've never tried that before. I do think it's a fun addition that because of the Scandinavian influence over yonder, that the Great Lakes becomes like victim to Viking raiding parties. That's an interesting twist. Or an interesting idea. I'm not sure if it's a twist necessarily. I certainly wasn't expecting it. Yeah, I don't see why not. Be wed, be merry. And I do think Detroit is the one who owns the stuff to, like, this little part that sticks out. Let's see, direct vassals. Yeah, the Republic of Detroit extends all the way over there. How'd that happen? They're they are a power. And are these guys Christian? What's up with that? Can I revoke their title? The council says no. I don't want Christians having anything in my land. A petty noble from Charlor spent a week visiting Buffalo, constantly bragging about his wealth. Write a formal complaint, and I will gain 50 prestige. Cool. And I'm not sick anymore? No, I still am. Well, there we go. I am no longer sick. Being chided publicly for stealing food from the personal stores. I must speak up for her. Meanwhile, I should assign a guardian. I want the greatest warrior in the land to teach me all he knows. You will do fine, Daniel. Who is Detroit rallying against? Oh, okay. I guess someone has to. And I guess I'm just stockpiling money, so spend it on stuff. Pikemen, stables for cavalry. What about my trade post? Oh, I have another barony in Alacawana. A keep. More training grounds. Barracks. Yeah, I'll go with, the stables. Check out my hospital. No, I have everything other than the sick house. And the trade post, I can get a garrison increase, which is what I will do. I'm not sure, like, in my mind that means my levy size, but I doubt it because 150% seems like a lot. It sounds too good to be true. And now I have dangerous factions rising up to demand increased council power. Naturally they would, so we will probably have another civil war on our hands. pulling in that dough. Niagara is rich. And it's a pretty countryside too. Oh, we're getting snow. Barely ever look at this map. I don't know why people are going back to the old ways. Okay, so Hudsonia is being invaded by Gotham, so now would be a good time to attack, I would think. If only I were actually in charge, but I'm still only 9 years old. I need this yes man in charge. Positions, scheme, perfect. What about my religious guy? Okay, religious... I don't feel like I'm missing the prompts that tell me when a province is converted. So yeah, I guess go to Genesee, see how well we can convert the High Church. Oh no, now there are independence factions as well, trying to tear asunder our glorious empire. Of course Detroit would want that. Which that would be fine. If I can destroy Detroit, if they were ever to rise up, and then I would win the war, because I'm great, that would actually be an ideal situation so I can break up that duchy. We have a hospital, I'm sure we'll be fine. We don't have to worry about consumption. Just build more stuff, I guess. Those stables always sounded good. Okay, so now there is a King of Ontario within the Rust Empire. Because the Rust Empire is getting too big to control all that land. But that means there will be a big, powerful Ontarian faction in their government. Looks like the Rust Empire, I only saw 3,000 troops pop up, but I'm sure they can bring up more, since I can bring up... I think in the past I've seen them bring up 11,000 or so people. So yeah, there's... 3,000 is all I see. Physician has come to see you and offers a treatment for your illness. As long as you know what you're doing. Yeah, don't go crazy. Cool, I feel better. Maybe. Still have consumption, though. Steward... You seem fine. And research economy tech. Just a few more years, we can make it. Oh man, the council support faction is big. See here. I'm sure... Oh, let's hold a feast. See if anyone... That'll calm anyone down. Some sort of trickster going here. I'll spend lavishly. And then here's all the people who aren't coming. Which is mostly everybody. Yep, only no one showed up. I just had a big feast by myself. So... I guess we do have to shut the gates, although I'm already sick. I don't think it would do much, but then I'd have camp fever on top of that. I don't know. I'll just keep an eye on it for now. And the influence of my vassals. So the time has come to give the council more power. I will not be blackmailed, and war will be upon us. Raise up the military. And strike them down as best we can from wherever we are. So yes, I will be able to try and destroy the Republic of Detroit within my empire once I defeat them. She doesn't really... The females don't really need... Yeah, I guess she's gonna learn military stuff even though she can't do anything militarily. And I don't have consumption anymore. Alright, winning these early victories, trying to piece them off before they can group up. Good. What is this? Arranged betrothal between the King of Hudsonia and my aunt. I don't really want that. I think that would give us a non-aggression pact. Since my future plans involve invading Hudsonia, I'm going to decline. Alright, big battle time coming up. Now, I am a sickly child. I have diarrhea. Now I'm vomiting. That's not good. I guess we'll go to the capital of Detroit. Not passing a loose stool in the chamber pot. You are bent over it. Okay. I have food poisoning. Giving me diarrhea, vomiting, cramps. Hopefully that'll go away. Cool. I feel better. I have a good, doctor, I guess. Okay, he's going to try and take over Genesee. And once I'm done taking Detroit, I will start attacking his army once again. Okay, who are you? The Emperor of what? Of Fredonia? I don't understand who you are. House Horse Lord of Fredonia. I'm not sure what to make of that. But between whoever he is and my aunt, I don't know, might as well get the Horse Lords of Fredonia on my side. Alright, let's get out of here. Taking all my stuff is what they're doing, and I'm not a fan of that. This should be the last battle. And hopefully that put down any thoughts of rebellion in my realm. But even still, I probably can't revoke these titles until the council is out of their power, I guess you could say. I don't know, get these yes men in charge. Convert Genesee. Scheme, research economy tech, train troops, statecraft. Okay, that all looks good to me. Revoke title, the Shop of Detroit. So I will give Detroit to someone else, like you. I don't know, you seem kind of too old, actually. What about you? And you do have a child. So I will grant you that oligarchy. And over here, you guys didn't rebel against me. I, of course, I gotta be able to grant you something, I'm sure. Not Cuyahoga, not Erie, maybe Talbot. So there you go. There you have it. And I don't know, I'll keep that there for now. So yeah, victory is ours. The council has been put down. Let's see here. Vassal inheritance warning. Station Master Etzel. He is the heir of... You're the heir. And you live out of Upland. I don't care about the stations. I really don't care about the stations. Although I thought that was illegal in my country. Like, I'm pretty sure I passed a law about that. Controlled realm inheritance. Vassal title inheritance is regulated to disallow a title to pass to another realm. So that shouldn't happen. Yeah, sure. If you want him that badly. Alright, Hudsonia is doing battle again. They have a civil war going on. Of course, I can't do an invasion, and I can't do a Great Holy War. As much as it would be fun. Sure, I will be merciful. Oh, it went away. What is the Rust Empire doing? They are at war with just a peasant revolt. Although those are raiders. And cool, I'm a tough soldier at least. That's not nothing. The marriage, it can go through. I can marry Daphne. I will accept. And I will take the money. I'll pick an ambition. Room and air is probably the best thing I need. And following the war path would be a good idea. Can I declare a Great Holy War? I can. But it wouldn't give me necessarily everything I'd want. I feel like Hudsonia is weak. Not to mention he's in prison. I could do a Great Holy War for Michigan. Great Holy War for Michania. Or for Ontario. Which seems like the bigger prize. What's my military looking like? Let's wait for them to recover. While I go on a salvage expedition and formalize that alliance with Vermont. According to your marshal, the peasants have frequently troubles with highwaymen. Gain some prestige. And what is this? Okay. Break our alliance. We request that you honor your obligation to answer this call to arms against King of Côte Nord, David of Vermont Revolt. Sure. Not that I'm actually going to, do anything. Might as well check the authority. It's at 78. It used to be 90. We've lost some holy wars, failed county conquest. I thought salvage increased that stuff. But I suppose not. Oh wow, I got called into all of their wars. None of which I will actually intervene in. He should just make peace, because it looks like Vermont doesn't actually exist anymore, to be very honest with you. And I'm not going to waste troops doing a bunch of busy work. All up in those occultist lands, anyway. I'm wearing a dumb hat. Let's see. Create noble. Who will get all of the stations? And I don't know, probably some of these baronies, like, I don't need all of them. Barony of Parma, I'm not even sure where that is. I don't really want to give up the barony of Lackawanna. Let's see, he is something, the Magnate of Oswego. Okay, yeah, he does have control of something. Give him a barony somewhere. Sure. So that should be maximum efficiency. Let's see, my dear kinsman, I was just approached. You tried to convince me to join her in vile heresy. Engage her in theological debate. Alright. So she gets to be the correct religion. Peasants. See, can I form an alliance with you? No. Just don't have a high opinion of me. So how about this, actually? Where is your capital in this great big expanse? Okay, cowboy hat here in Laredo. Get him to think highly of me, so that we can have a great alliance. See, in Lackawanna, we can increase our keep. Accept. Can we get an alliance with them? Form alliance. They will say no, due to political concerns. Why doesn't the Valiant Empire just call themselves California? That's annoying. Similarly, why don't these guys just call themselves Mexico? That'd be great. I'm trying to click on de jure empires. The Norteno Empire isn't even an actual one of the de jure things. Must be a titular title. Oh, twins. I don't see why, since you won't want an alliance with us anyway. Okay, hold on. Now Cuba has all of that? Why does Cuba have what used to be part of Gotham? Cuba is a weird country. And upstate New York is getting complicated. Okay, so was that the message? Yes, Genesee did convert. So let's move over to Welland. Soon Rust Cultist will spread across the land. And yeah, Detroit is no longer a republic. Which is good. As far as I'm concerned, anyway. But our trade post doesn't exist anymore? What happened to that? Was it tied to the Republic? I don't know, as long as we're still making tons of money, maybe it's not that big of a deal. Seriously, what happened there? Still have a hospital for what that's worth. And the Rust Faith, they are old Rust cultists. We could do a great holy war for Ohio, which would gain us tons of territory. Can we just do a subjugation of Ohio, though? They're allied. No, I'm allied with Vermont. What would be the greater prize? I think Ohio would be cleaner than taking Hudsonia, because Hudsonia would only be... It wouldn't be all of upstate New York. It would just be the southern half. So, Ontario would also be a nice one. But I think Ohio makes more sense if we want to strengthen our control over Lake Erie, which, you know, is just a mental thing I want to do. But also to make sure there is no old Rust cult. Limit the impact of the old cults and the old ways, and to deprive them from being taken over by the Rust Empire, which is dastardly. And the only reason I really want, you know, Hudsonia is, you know, because I'm from New York, and because it'd be cool to form the Atlantica Empire, since I can't form the Rust Empire. Yeah. I don't know. What religion is are these Cubans? They're occultists as well? Okay, no, that's just where he is. Where is the capital of Cuba? Is it in Havana? No. The capital of Cuba is not in Cuba. Okay, I guess it is in Manhattan. I don't understand. Things got weird. But our military is almost all the way in top shape. And just a final check, I can't do a subjugation war. Nope. So I will do my best to declare war, the Great Holy War for Hudsonia. May Father Ford watch over us all. For the machine spirits. But I think I'll save that for next episode. So thank you for watching.